Please, Tommy, please. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, you stress me out, you kill me, you drag me down, you fuck me up.
Hey guys, so today we are going to be rereading Deaths from the Maze Runner books. So obviously there's gonna be spoilers, so if you haven't read it and you're interested, please kick off this video right now. So yeah, let's get right into it. Mind you, I haven't read these in like 3 to 4 years, so yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. So first is Albie's death, because I think he's really underappreciated. A long moment passed before Albie replied, "Maybe I should." He trailed off and started walking forward in the direction of the cliff. Thomas watched in detached awe. He couldn't believe his eyes. "Albie," Newt said. "We'll get there. Get back here." Instead of responding, Albie took off running. He headed straight for the pack of grievers between him and the cliff. Honestly, why? Why would you do that? But Albie had already made it to the monsters and jumped on top of one. 5 or 6 grievers had already burst to life and attacked the boy in a blur of metal and skin. Thomas reached out and grabbed Newt by the arms. Thank you. Before he could go any further, then pulled him backward. "Let go," Newt yelled, struggling to break loose. "Are you nuts?" "Yes," Thomas shouted. "There's nothing you can do." 2 more grievers broke from a pack and swarmed over Albie, piling on top of each other, snapping and cutting at the boy, as if they wanted to rub it in, show their vicious cruelty. Somehow, impossibly, Albie didn't scream. Thomas lost sight of the body as he struggled with Newt. Thankful for the distraction, Newt finally gave up. Flipped once and for all, Thomas stopped, fighting the urge to rid his stomach of its content. So yeah, I forgot. I haven't read this in so long. I forgot that this is how he died. So now we're gonna read Chuck's death. By the way, I don't cry over like books, but I almost cried during the movie while this scene was happening. They did change it a little bit, but honestly, I think it made it even more emotional. Like, Gally reached, I hate Gally, behind himself, pulled something long and shiny from his back pocket. The lights of the chamber flashed off the silvery surface, a wicked-looking dagger. The blade windmilled its every turn, visible to Thomas as if the world had turned to slow motion. On the knife came flipping over and over straight at him. A strangled cry was forming in his throat. He urged himself to move, but he couldn't. Then Chuck was there, diving in front of him. That's so sad. Thomas felt as if his feet had been frozen in blocks of ice. With a sickening wet thud, the dagger slammed into Chuck's chest. That's so sad. I need a minute. Burying itself to the hilt. The boy screamed, fell to the floor, his body already convulsing. Blood poured from the wound, dark crimson. His legs slapped against the floor, feet kicking aimlessly with unrushing death. Red spit oozed from between his lips. It felt as if the world were collapsing around him, crushing his heart. Yeah, that's all I'm reading for that, because now that I say it out loud, I kind of want to cry. So let's end his scene there and move on. Y'all know what death is in here. I know that's what you want to. I know that's what you're waiting for. But before we get to that, let's do Teresa's death, because honestly, I don't want to go to Newt's death. Like, it's so sad. Newt's my favorite. I love him. A splintering, shattering noise split the air so loudly that Thomas looked back. His eyes drifted upward, where a massive section of the ceiling had torn loose. He watched, hypnotized as it fell towards him. Teresa appeared in the corner of his vision, her image barely discerned, I don't know that word, through the clogged air. Her body slammed into his, shoving him toward the maintenance room. Why is everyone saving Thomas? Like, can't he save himself? I love Dylan. Just as the huge piece of building landed on top of Teresa, pinning her body, only her head and arm jutted out from under its girth. "Teresa!" Thomas screamed, an unearthly sound that somehow rose above everything else. He scrambled toward her, blood streaked her face and her arm looked crushed. Honestly, I don't care. Let's just go to that page that we all been waiting for. Page 250. The page that made everyone feel betrayed. Every reader, even the author's children, felt betrayed. But before we get there, we're gonna go a few pages back and read the build-up because I'm cruel and I want the whole thing. Newt laughed, and when he did, his head twitched strangely a couple of times. Get out here, Tommy, get away. Just come with me, Thomas begged. I'll tie you up if it makes you feel better. Newt's face suddenly hardened into anger and his words shot out in rage. Just shut up, you shuck traitor. Didn't you read my note? You can't do one last lousy thing for me? Gotta be the hero like always. I hate you. I always hated you. No, you didn't. Could have figured out a way, but no. You had to keep it going. Try to save the world. Be the hero. Care about is yourself. Admit it. Gotta be the one people remember, the one people worship. We should have thrown you down the box hole. Chill. I hate you, Tommy. He was only a few feet away and Thomas took a step backward. His hurt over Newt turned into fear. After all I did for you, after all the freaking clunk I went through in the bloody maze. Thomas took 2 more steps back. Newt, you need to stop. They're going to shoot you. Just stop and listen to me. Get in the van. Let me tie you up. Give me a chance. He couldn't kill his friend. He just couldn't. We all know. We all know. I should rip your eyes out, Newt said, spraying Thomas with spit. Teach you a lesson in stupidity. Why you come over here? You expected a bloody hug, huh? A nice sit down to talk about the good times in the glade. Gripped by terror, very slowly reaching for his gun with his free hand. No. No. You wanna know why I have this limp, Tommy? Did I ever tell you? Oh no. Okay, I forgot this happened. No, I don't think I did. What happened? Thomas asked, stalling for time. He slipped his fingers around the weapon. I tried to kill myself in the maze, climbed halfway one of those bloody walls and jumped right off. Albie found me and dragged me back to the glade. Right before the doors closed, I hated the place, Tommy. I hated it every second of every day, and it was all your fault. I just tried to pull his hand away, but Newt was too strong. I can't, Newt, I can't. Make amends, repent for what you did. The words tore of him, his whole body trembling. Then his voice dropped to an urgent, harsh whisper. Kill me, you shuck coward. Prove you can do the right thing. Put me out of my misery. We're in the page. We're at the page. Do it before I become one of them. Kill me. And then Newt's eyes cleared as if he gained one last trembling gasp of sanity and his voice softened. Please, Tommy, please. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. With his heart falling into a black abyss, Thomas pulled the trigger. And we're done with this video. That was a great place to stop, wasn't it? That was great. Yeah, sorry. That's all for the video. My social media will be down below as always, and I will see you in the next video, whenever that will be. Actually, it might be next week because I'm trying to make a schedule, but you know, that's probably not gonna stick. But I'm gonna do a September playlist kind of thing, and it's gonna be dope. I like it, so yeah. Check it out. Wait for it.
Help me polarize, help me polarize, help me down. Those stairs is where I be, I know my problems. Help me polarize, help me polarize, help me out.
Wes Tucker's coming out with his new EP. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Like, you have no idea. I want to meet him. I want to hug him. I want to see him in concert. He's not coming to New York. No one comes to Syracuse. This is a dry ass city. No one comes here. Like 5 Stars did like last year for Sounds Like Feels Like, but like I didn't get to go because my mom said no. And they didn't come this year, so it doesn't count. Like, they missed the whole United States. I want to drive 5 hours to New York City. I don't want to drive an hour to Rochester or whatever. I can talk. I'm so passionate about this boy. Rant for like 5 minutes straight. Like, I have a lot to say about the username change. Who is Wesley Tucker? I do not know her. I only know okay, alright.